especially in a world full of social media, world full of iPhones, GLE, and whatnot, where young kids are pressured to make money, young kids are pressured to have and look a particular way, where a kid of 15 years, instead of you stressing about your math teacher that you've not done homework, you are focused on bone straight and the rest. I feel like teenage pregnancy should be a topic that should be repeated. So there is a video online of a young girl who took a baby to the mother who is writing BECE to breastfeed the baby because the baby was crying. Now, if you've not seen the video, this is the video. A young girl who is writing BECE being brought her child in the hall, and the invigilators actually let her breastfeed her child in the hall without telling her to go or sucking her. Honestly speaking, it was a beautiful thing to see. Now, okay, so I'm not saying that teenage pregnancy is something we should encourage because, okay, you know what, it happens. No. Okay, I genuinely feel like we should push out more education, especially with the young ones, right? Especially now, especially in a world full of social media, world full of iPhones, GLE, and whatnot, where young kids are pressured to make money, young kids are pressured to have and look a particular way, where a kid of 15 years, instead of you stressing about your math teacher that you've not done homework, you are focused on bone straight and the rest. I feel like teenage pregnancy should be a topic that should be repeated. In fact, it should be infused into every topic. A math teacher should teach teenage pregnancy. Social studies teacher should teach. Obia. That is what I stand for. But let's even put that aside. It has happened, right? Now, this said young girl that has given birth, that is now nursing her baby, are you people trying to tell me that there are no adults that could have helped her? Because let's be honest, yeah? If it was a situation of, okay, maybe it's an older person, maybe a very grown, matured woman, would probably understand it. Maybe she's the mother of the house and she's still trying to get education. That is understandable. But this is a young girl. So she doesn't have uncles, she doesn't have neighbors, she doesn't have father, she doesn't have mother. And I know some of you are going to come and argue that the mother and the father, did they send her? At least they still put her through education. They still paid for her. Yes, we appreciate them and we acknowledge that. But I am saying, none of them could actually help hold the child till after the exam, because BECE, the iris were 2-3 hours, they are done. So they could not hold that child for her, that they had to bring the child. And mind you, the child was brought in by another young girl. The young girl, she wasn't identified, wasn't said if the sister or we don't know, but she was brought in by another young girl to her. So I'm thinking, where are the other people? Her neighbor, ne mama, ne papa, omu. Where are they? Because yes, like I said, we are not encouraging this, right? Because at the end of the day, it is something that we should, as a society, stand against. If it happens, it has happened, right? But this is something that we are not trying to promote, but it has happened. You people stood by her. She has her child, a healthy baby, to the extent that she's strong enough to come and write exams. So you people could not hold this child for her. What if when they brought the child, the invigilator said, you know what, you can't take your child, you can't have a child. You can't breastfeed your child, you're writing exams, so they have to take the child back. What will now happen? Because like I said, it was another little child that brought the baby to her. So if the invigilators had sent the girl back, what would have happened? Like by now, we'll be seeing on social media how invigilators are wicked and all of that, where at the end of the day, this could have been prevented. She's a young girl, she's a child. She has made a mistake. You have helped her through it. Because her baby looked very healthy. And for her to come and write exams, she's also doing very okay. She's okay. So where were the parents? Where were the aunties? Where were the uncles? Those who assisted her when she had it, where were they? And I know, and I stand on it and I say this. I know some people will come and argue with me and say, why na semano? Yes, why na semano? Enu ewoho. But where was the help when she actually needed it? Because the exams, I'm not sure that the registration was free. You people registered her. You people helped her out with little things and all of that. So you people mean to tell us that in the 2-3 hours she would use in writing this paper, you people could not hold the child? You couldn't help her? Or this is like another way to like shame her or something? Because this video, it doesn't shame her. It just shows that society is healing. Society is adapting to handling situations in different ways. You understand? Because I know if this was back in the days, like they would not even agree for her to breastfeed her baby. They would not have agreed. They'll probably have sent her out of the hall. You understand? This just shows that society is healing. Society is adapting. We are learning to understand situations and all of that. And I mean, it is what it is. But like I rightfully said, right? Teenage pregnancy, reproductive health, and all of that. In fact, the girl child, it should be infused in everything. If possible, when a child greets you, good morning, you say good morning. As a young girl, make sure you don't get. It should be part. It should be part of the day. There is that. That is what I stand for. You understand? Because I genuinely feel like aside everything, we are losing the touch on the teaching with teenage pregnancies and all of that. Because now, as it is right now, having a child, having quote unquote born one, is no longer a big deal. Or be a born one and so. But it's not supposed to be like that. Things happen, like I genuinely said. Things happen, situations happen. As a small girl like this, like Obina Dad and Obina Kasan Juana, she's probably in love. You never know. She's probably in love. She's probably with somebody that she genuinely cares for, and the person probably cares for her. But like I'm saying, no, where is the help when she actually needed it? Where is the help when she actually needed it? Where's the father of the child? Where's the brother? Where's the sister? Where's the uncle? Where's the mother? Two healthy people like this, there's somebody older that is helping her out. Where was that person? 2-3 hours, no more. And I'm very sure that even after that whole situation, the girl now has to sit down and start rethinking. Because like I said, BECE, it is the beginning of everything for you. Because you as a person, if you fail BECE, you know the way it hits you. You think what is bad, fail BECE and see. And I'll say, yes, Bibi Warrior say. But I mean, it is what it is. And like I said, I am a round of applause to the invigilators and how they handled the situation. It just means that society is healing, society is learning, right? And it is what it is. We are going to bring you guys more updates. If we get more detailing to the situation, we'll bring it to you guys. Let us know what you are thinking. Let us know your thoughts, how you feel about the situation. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. This has been What They Go On here at the Yo Chale Studios. We'll catch you on the next one.